Hey there folks, welcome to this video. This one's a general notice where I tend to start off the week by talking about what's going on in the world of motorsport, as well as a couple of things that are on my mind. I want to try and get out of the way with this one quite quickly today, so let's just start it off, shall we? And to start off with, the next general notice will be on a Monday. I usually do these things on Mondays, and it goes back to when I started this channel 11 years ago. 11 and a half years ago, I started doing a daily video upload. You can't find some of the older ones for various different reasons, but believe me, they are there. Yeah, we're going to be doing Mondays 3 times of the 4 in November. The only time that I'm not is the 11th. It's going out on Remembrance Day, actually. But yeah, the next one is November 3rd. In between that, we have a preview for the NASCAR Championship 4 race tomorrow. I've already recorded that one. Potentially a review for the BRC, the Cambrian Rally. I don't know. I'd originally penciled that one in because I thought I might travel up to watch the Cambrian Rally in person. But I penciled that one in. I don't know when the ITV broadcast is going out. I like to do it in light of the ITV broadcast, so I might push that back a week. But I want to try and cover Effie in Jakarta if I can find somewhere the hosting, because ITV no longer has it on there. IGTC at Indy. Supercars at Surfers Paradise. That was this weekend just gone. And the Suzuka 1000 kilometers before Sunday's one being the NASCAR at Phoenix. Then the next one notice on Monday. As for CSRE, I want to try and get a video worked on this week. I'm currently working through some of the B-roll stuff that I had from the RBR stuff. So, for instance, my funny crashes and offs, because I want to try and get them on there so that I can potentially put them out as shorts if there's any time where I haven't put out a new video. But we'll wait and see with that one. I know November's going to be a long month with tons and tons of different releases. I noticed in the last time I was talking about it, which I think was on CSRE itself in the RBR video, I left Reg Sport out of it. But you got Reg Sport, AC Rally, and UAC Evo updates, Project Motor Racing, and NASCAR 25 on PC. So it's going to be an expensive month for me, but it's also going to be one with a lot of different content coming up. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to covering all of that. And with that, let's get on to the articles. Starting off, it's looking likely that the WRC might have one WRC27 car for 2027 start. Hyundai is saying that they're looking at doing a WRC2 entry. M Sport are saying that they can't develop a WRC27 car between now and Monte Carlo 27, assuming Monte Carlo is going to be the season opener. Because we're talking, 15 months? It's not enough time. Their Puma stuff, which was in a Fiesta Mule, was already starting to be developed. Because it was around this time in 2020 when Andreas Mikkelsen accidentally leaked that it was going to be the Puma for 22. But yeah, Toyota, they'll be able to turn it around. TGR are always able to do that. But the problem is that the rules are not fully clarified. And if it is essentially like what they wanted to do before, where it can be a Rally 2 Plus, you can expect to see Lancia, possibly M Sport for budgetary reasons, and Hyundai for also budgetary reasons, but less constrained is more because they're trying to split their efforts over this and a WEC and what will also be an IMSA program by 2027. But it's not optimistic for the WRC. M Sport said it depends on what happens with WRC promoter stuff, where WRC is currently up for sale. I can understand that. It's annoying to hear, but I can understand it as well. And speaking of people who are seeking refuge in WRC, Carlo Rovanperä has done his first F2 test. He did that at Jerez, and supposedly the test days he did at Jerez, he set some more competitive times, though by his own admission he was struggling with the physical demands of driving the car, which is interesting. It's a completely different mindset when you're looking at single-seaters versus more production-based cars. And then another one between circuits and point-to-point racing. And those are the biggest changes that he's going to face. It's the... whose quote is it? I feel like it's Biazion or Roll or someone like that. The rally drivers see 1,000 corners once, circuit drivers see the same corner 1,000 times. I know it's the other way around, but yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens for him. I think he's at an age where he can still make the transition across and make it work. I know that in the past, people like McRae had been touted for it, or Loeb, who had transitioned across to rallying pretty late in life anyways. That was a second career after his career as a gymnast. I'm going to be watching Super Formula again next year just to follow how Rovanperä is getting on. Let me know your thoughts about that one, though, in the comments down below. And this is an interesting final one, which is Felipe Massa's 2008 dispute. It goes to a UK court this week. He's looking at £64 million or $82 million worth of damages because of losing the title due to Crashgate. Now, an F1 fan off the bat might think, oh, does that mean that he'll get the title and Lewis will go down to 6 championships? No. The damages thing, which is completely understandable because if he gets the damages, it's not Hamilton that pays it, it's the FIA or FOM. They've got a lot of money that they can just throw at that case if they need to. Obviously, they think they'll win. That's why it's still going to court, because they think they're going to win anyways. But yeah, it hinges on the idea that Bernie knew about Crashgate at the time and did nothing. I'll be interested to see how that plays out. I like getting into the nitty-gritty of all of this stuff because there's no reason to feel ill against Massa. He's not looking to change the result of the 2008 Drivers' Championship. What he's looking for is something that he could use financially for himself, for his family. And that's fine. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about that. But if you have anything to say about the stuff that I've discussed in this video, do let it be known in the comment section down below. I'm enjoying doing a lot of this content, and I'm enjoying some of the single take stuff that I've been doing again. It's really nice to have that because then I get the difference between what I'm doing over here and what I'm doing over on CSRA. But until next time, as always, folks, bye for now.